So, last night, the winner was announced of the 2022 Booker Award, thus bringing an end to my Booker experience. This was the first time that I attempted to read every book on the long list, and I did every book bar 2, and now I'm at the point where I've done every book bar 1 that was on the long list. The shortlist was very interesting, really interesting. Not sure quite how I felt about it, but there was a couple on there that I liked. The two that I really wanted to win the award were either The Trees or The Seven Moons of Mali Almeida. And I am very happy that The Seven Moons of Mali Almeida is the winner of the 2022 Booker Award. I think this book is more than deserving of its position as the winner. It packs a punch where it needs to, it's beautifully written, it has a style that kind of feels like it's well building without trying too hard. It is quite complicated, and it did take me a good amount of time to really kind of get into this book, but once I was in, I was absolutely hooked. The characters are all really interesting. The way it deals with Sri Lankan history and the Civil War is very, very interesting. Not for the faint-hearted at times, but also extremely funny in moments. This book was overall a great read, and I'm very glad that it won. However, I'm still very much in mourning for the fact that The Colony by Audrey McGee did not make the shortlist. For me, that is somewhat of a crime. Even when compared to this year's winner, which I really enjoyed, along with The Trees, that was also on the shortlist. These books weren't even close, not even in the same league as The Colony. The Colony was just heads and shoulders above everything else, and I think I'm still going to be a bit sore about that for quite some time. But anyway, let's not take away from the fact that what should have won did win. You know, like kind of, if The Colony wasn't going to make the shortlist and The Trees and Seven Moons did make the shortlist, then definitely Seven Moons is most deserving of everything that was on that shortlist. I was really worried for a time. People kept talking about it, that it could happen, that Treacle Walker or Glory might win. And if that had happened, I think I would have had to have gone sulked for quite some time, because I very much, hated is the absolute correct word. I'm not going to hold back. I hated and despised both of those books. Could not stand them. The fact that they made the shortlist made me very, very angry over The Colony. But anyway, they did not win. Seven Moons won. So yeah, very pleased, very happy that this book was the winner. It deserves it. It really does deserve it. And if anyone who's given this a go, you'll know it does take a little bit of a while to get into, but it soon sort of wraps itself around you. And once you get into the rhythm and the flow of the style, you just fly with it. And yeah. And not a lot of people are talking about the humour in it, but I found it very, very funny at times. A lovely balance between the kind of the bleak and these little one-liners. But anyway, I'm rambling now. I just want to say a quick shout out to Glenn, Louis, Julie and Anne-Marie, who all decided that they would join me on my Booker journey this year. So way back in, I think, late July, I asked all these people individually if they wanted to sort of read the long list with me and we could talk about each of the books. And all of them said yes. So a big thanks to all of them for being my car. I don't think I could have done it without them, because chatting with them on and off about each book that we were reading, and you know, one might read a book that I hadn't. They'll be like, "Oh, I can't wait for you to get to this one." So yeah, I don't think I would have got through it all if it wasn't for those people helping me do that. So big thanks to them. What are your thoughts on this year's winner? Is there anything that was on the shortlist that you wanted to win that didn't win? Was there anything on the long list that you wanted to win and didn't even make the shortlist? Let me know below. And if you have read Seven Moons, what did you think of it? Do you think it deserved to win? All right. Cheers, everyone.